Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode from Project Mineoid, and this is going to be the final episode for Project Mineoid, and I will tell you why. So, what we're going to do in this episode, since it is the last one, and it is kind of a sudden ending, is we're going to be just basically doing a tour of some of the notable parts of the world. So this is the jungle base that we've been working on. Unfortunately, it looks like once again it will never be finished, much like in my Infinite Labs series. There's always something that prevents me from being able to finish my jungle bases. But that's a matter for another time. Normally, I would just teleport, or normally I would go through the nether, but in this case I'm going to teleport in the interest of time. Now you're probably wondering, why is Project Mineoid ending, and why is it ending so suddenly? Well, the answer is quite simple. Basically, the support for the series, not on your guys' part, but rather the original creator of the mod pack and the person who pays for the server has pretty much ducked out and said that he doesn't really want to be a part of it anymore. It's just not for him, and that's fine. I mean, it is what it is, and there's not really a lot we can do about that. So the server is going down officially April 23rd. There's some stuff planned with the other guys in the server and some group stuff, but I'm guessing due to scheduling and stuff, it's looking like I'm not going to be able to be a part of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this series with this episode. Now, this is Zolan's base that he was working on. It's kind of an underground lab. We're not going to have time to explore everything in full, but all sorts of cool stuff. He's really kind of developed as a builder over the course of this series. He was all very, very technical before, and not really a whole lot on the looks front. But he's really kind of evolved over the course of this series, which is really kind of cool. But anyway, that's Zolan's base. This was the house that I originally built before. I can't remember if I even built. I may have built that before the series even officially started, just on my first day on the server. This is the Alamo that we worked on. We have elevators. This is where all of our farms were. I had a large hand in making all of these. And we'll continue to kind of fly around the world and just get a look at some of the cool builds and stuff that are around here. Now, as I said, the creator of the mod pack is no longer going to be a part of it and be part of the server. Some of the other guys on the server, like Aaron and some of the others, are planning on kind of going off and doing their own thing, starting up a series together. I have some other plans for what I'm going to be doing with this time slot. So actually, this is something that you guys should be really excited about. It's sad that the series is ending, but it is very cool that I will be able to bring something new to you guys. So, and I'm pretty pumped about that. We have a lovely tree here with elevators that go all the way up to here. Nice door. Elevators kind of become obsolete once you can fly. But there's all sorts of good stuff. We built an orchard. They built a barn. They built a... Ooh, I never noticed the one. Never noticed the one on top of that hangar. Let's come down there. We have tanks from Flan's mod. Fighter jets. All sorts of cool stuff. Very, very cool. Now, some of the cooler builds on the server, if you ask me, are kind of over this way. There's some pretty nifty stuff. I might as well just go ahead and eat my food because, I mean, I'm not going to be using it again after this episode anyway. But this looks like some kind of farm. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe a mana farm? I'm thinking this is a Thaumcraft mana farm for magic. There's good stuff over here as well. This looks like a tower that somebody built. I wish all of these builds were labeled and that I knew who did what. But unfortunately, I'm a little bit out of the loop with this series, which is another reason that I'm kind of ready to... whoa. What? Oh, I went into my backpack accidentally. Anyway, that's another reason that I'm kind of ready to move on from this server and this series, because I'd like to get into something that I can dedicate my full energy to and really kind of do it right, if you will, which is not something that I just have the time for with Project Mineoid. So, last episode, somewhere around here, there is... Oh, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. Look at this. Someone built an aircraft carrier. And did a pretty darn good job of it, too. I believe this was Black Milos and maybe Yith. I'm not 100% certain. I don't really know. I don't know who did what with a lot of these builds, which is definitely my fault. I should know that stuff, but I just don't, because of circumstances where I have not been able to be as active on the server as I'd like. Stuff going on, things like that. But I have seen a lot of these builds kind of pop up, and this aircraft carrier is one of my favorite builds on the server. Not only because boats are just difficult to do, but also because it's very well done. So that was one that actually really, truly impressed me. There's a lot of really cool builds on the server, but some of them, that one really just kind of blew me away. But we've got a little house over here. Zolan's original base was kind of down here, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere around there. There's all sorts of stuff growing. And then everyone kind of split off and went and did their own thing. And I don't really know where a lot of those people moved to. So that's kind of a challenge. I don't really know where they ran off to, and that's a little bit unfortunate, because I'm sure that there would be some really cool stuff that I could look at and really do a proper server tour if I knew where those things were, but I just don't. So instead, we'll have to do a server tour of the stuff that I actually do know about. I believe, guessing, based upon where this is, I'm guessing that this is Zolan's, because he was originally kind of set up over in this area. He's got some Thaumcraft stuff in here. This is actually pretty well done. All sorts of cool stuff. Another reason that this server is not going to be in my list of places to play for much longer is the server lag is just unbelievable. We get a lot of block lag. We're getting frame rate drops, lag spikes, all sorts of things. I mean, my computer is absolutely beastly, and I'm still having little spikes where it'll suddenly drop from 60 frames to 30 frames. And that's not cool. That doesn't make for good content. There's some stuff over here, it looks like. This is something I don't think I've seen yet. Let's come take a look at this. I don't even know what it is. Is this some sort of oil well? A quarry. Okay, so it's a quarry. So if I come down here... Okay. Interesting. I'm guessing it's mined out this whole area going basically straight down for a ways. There's one of those slime islands up here that you can see. The world is pretty big, and a lot of it's been explored. Let's go to waypoints and see what else maybe we can find. Mrs. Wells has done some things with some of these. Let's go back to my house over here. Aaron left whale steaks in there last time for Mrs. Wells, which is kind of cool. I believe Aaron went off in a direction about 3,000 blocks. I don't exactly know where. Some of the other guys kind of traveled off this way. Actually, if we go over here, we'll see some stuff. You can see the makings of something right here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's definitely not a natural structure. Let's take a look at it. An arcane pedestal. This is kind of cool. I don't know what it's for, but it's kind of nifty, I must say. That's the other thing. I still don't know what half these mods do. I've been playing around with this mod pack for a couple months now, and I still don't even know what half this stuff does, which is kind of terrible if you think about it. But I guess that's sometimes the nature of the beast. But there is one more thing that I do want to show you before we say goodbye to Project Mineoid. And what we're going to do, I believe it's right over here, because there's the air station. I thought it was back here somewhere. Oh, there it is. This is a absolutely gorgeous house. I don't know whose it is. It's one of the guys who was one of the later members to join the servers, but someone who has been on the server for a while now. I can't remember his name. But it's a very nice house, built primarily out of redwood. The inside is, you know, furnished with randomness and whatnot, but the outside of the house looks absolutely gorgeous. And there's even a little shack over here as well that goes, whoa. What is that? Whoa. I don't know what this stuff does, but it's interesting. Very interesting. Some sort of ender or something. I don't even know. But elevators to move up and down between floors. Got a farm in here. And the roof up here with a variety of different flag blocks. Weapon boxes, it looks like. So all sorts of cool stuff. But I mean, guys, this is Project Mineoid. We've had some really good times here. We've made some great memories. We've built some really cool stuff. And we've made a few friends. But all good things must eventually come to an end. So guys, we are going to be ending this series. This is it. This is the last episode, the last stand, the last hurrah, if you will, from this server and of this series and mod pack. There are great things coming. I can tell you that much, and I am very excited for the new stuff that I'm going to be bringing to you guys to replace Project Mineoid. So look at this as a positive thing, but guys, this is the end for this one. So for the last time, if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it helps out my channel. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, for the last time from the Project Mineoid server, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. I'm going to be building a Victorian house, which is going to be a little interesting. I'm going to be going for a Queen Anne's Victorian house. I think, although it would be very, very, very difficult to do in vanilla Minecraft,